Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Casual Report, episode March 8th. I'm not sure. Hope you're well. I'm your host, JT, joined by the one and only Mr. PlayStation himself. Has put his PlayStation, put his DualSense down for the evening, and he's come to join us. James, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did you survive Discord and Spotify being down for like 5 minutes?
I didn't know Spotify was down.
I knew Spotify was down. Do you know why?
Because it didn't work when you tried to
No, it booted me out, and I was like, okay, just whatever. My password probably needs...
still half working. It took ages to get in.
Yeah. Like, Discord... This is through Discord now, ladies and gentlemen, but...
We can't
I can't message people or do anything on it. But I can fucking FaceTime Jam. That's all that matters. Because, unfortunately, James, the show must go on. That is the wrong Twitter handle for you. I do apologise. Got an NS hangover, mate. Jam, what have you been up to, mate?
I haven't played much games.
Yes, you're a bullshit liar, mate.
Played League with UMG.
That was probably the greatest moment of my life when I was playing League with you. Do you know what I'm saying? Speaking of League, I forgot to add the thing to the list.
And then...
Catherine, mate. How are you? How's Australia, mate? Why is it... Right, okay.
Well, I don't think Oh, Joe came over, like, a few days ago.
Hey... Oh, Joe, our little mate, Joe.
Yeah, and he was just, like, on Cuphead, playing it like he's... I was like...
Nearly as good as me when I play it.
He finished most of the game while he was here, already.
Of course he did. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Joe's a little fucking legend. He's gonna, if he keeps his head in the right place and he stays out of trouble, he'll go places he will. Like, 100%.
It's I, cat, side.
No, it isn't. No, it
You
isn't.
live in Huddersfield, I mean, I live in
Huddersfield? Yeah, so no video games for Mr. PlayStation over the weekend. No... anything you've been up to. Anything at all, mate.
I'm live now.
So
The microphone. Oh,
tell her...
can you see it? She says she knocked...
Jam, what is going on, mate?
Come to borrow my tablet and she knocked my microphone off its stand and hit my screen.
That's outrageous. We need to get a divorce, mate. Not be having that.
No, I didn't have a wedding ring for about 2 weeks.
Why?
Because she lost it.
Why would you lose your dearly beloved, your betrothed's wedding ring? Ask her why she lost it.
She doesn't know.
I know why.
She was hot. Yeah, because she pissed mess.
You were like, off the shackles, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
So in a bit.
I must have left it at another girlfriend's house.
Probably. Probably, mate.
Did you say I've been watching stuff?
Yeah, what have you been doing with your life?
Yeah, I'm on season 10 now.
Season 10. What were you on last time? Actually, like 7, right? Or 8?
7.
Yeah.
6, yeah, 7.
Is it still as good as you remember it?
It's now better than it was when it 7, season 6 and that.
Why?
Like Felicia Day's in it and stuff. And
I know that name. Why do I know that name?
Because she's a massive nerd in the gaming community.
Yeah, but I need to know why I know the name.
She's in season 5.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. She's not. Lied. She starts in season 7.
Oh, Geek and Sundry, yeah, of course.
Yeah, you know, Felicia Day, she's really cool.
She was in Bring It On again.
I don't know. Yeah, she's really cool. Browley's in it. Rowena's in it.
Well, the gang's getting back together, mate. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know who Rowena is. You haven't seen her.
She's in a show called My Gimpy Life. That's amazing.
Who is?
Felicia Day. I'm looking at... I always... Mate.
She streams as well on Twitch too.
In a show called We Bear Bears. Alright. In Adventure Time. In Robot Chicken. Of course she's in Robot Chicken. Marvel Spider-Man. Mary Jane. That's fucking where. Right. Right. Is it the... No, it's just the cartoon. Okay, fair enough. I thought it's not the game. Who plays in the game? Sorry about that, everybody. I've got my Facebook chat open. I'm very popular, you see.
Winter's about to make a mess.
Yeah, mate. Right, Jam. Supernatural, still good, still chilling.
Yes, really good.
What have you been doing? Like, is that what you've been doing? Just what?
I've not even done anything on the new video. Oh, I've actually done a bit on the new video.
Yeah, no.
I've just since we last spoke, I've had a day off. Since we last did the report, a day off.
Yeah, so that's what I like to hear, mate.
Is it?
Nice one.
My next day off is the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow's a busy day.
Why is tomorrow busy?
Got to travel to Macclesfield. I've got to work all day.
Oh, you got to work there. Fucking hell, mate.
I'll be home at 7:30, 7:45.
And you're straight out for 40, right?
Straight out for football, and hopefully back home for a 8:30 kick-off. By the way,
Is that
one up? Yeah, so I should be able to make it home for
something we'll talk about in a second, mate. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about the Facebook pinging. I can't find the thing to shut it off. Go on, Jam. You were saying.
Yeah, I should make it home for state of play because the kick-off is a 8:30 tomorrow at 9.
So if I say to the great people of the Casual Report audience right now,
I mean, Nick did change.
Tell Nick.
2 weeks ago.
Tell Nick urgent not to change. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, of course.
But yeah.
Yeah, so
Tomorrow, but mega line on Thursday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll sort that. Don't you worry. Jam. Who are you playing tomorrow? Do you know the team?
Ryan's team. Ryan's in the Wednesday now.
Fucking hell. How is Ryan? Is he alright? You spoke to him since.
Yeah, I saw him a few weeks ago. Yeah, he's alright.
FYI, not our Ryan, who usually pops in every now and then. A football Ryan. He's good at footy, to be fair.
A football Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good lad as well.
He's sound. I always get on with Ryan. He's cool. James, ask me.
Just Ryan's team. That's the name.
NS is here, mate.
What
have you been doing? I've been chilling. You know what I've been doing?
You finished Elden Ring yet?
I've not finished Elden Ring yet. I made the mistake. You've probably seen it. There's a... Mate, that's tremendous. There's an area called Khalid on Elden Ring, which is just a bastard. NS has finished Elden Ring. NS is a professional gamer. I expect nothing less from NS, to be honest. There's a bit, and it's like, because I'm sure I'm like you. If you were ever to play an open world game, you'd have to every nook and cranny kind of thing. Yeah. So I'm like, I was like, the game was pointing me north. So I'm like, I'm gonna go over here. And then the sky turned red, and I was like, I read on Twitter that if the sky turns red, just fucking do one. I'm like, but me being me,
right?
Apparently it's a bastard, mate. Trust me. I know I was underleveled because I went back to where I was supposed to be. And is it Margit? Oh, he's a fucking bastard. Go and get Margit Shackle. Just Google that. So yeah, I sort of went. I did like a nerd tree minor boss thing, and I was trying to get to the castle there, but I couldn't get through because I was just getting swatted. You know what I'm saying? Castle, mate. So I'm like, do you know what? I'm gonna go north because I think that's where I'm supposed to go. And I'm at the magic school. I can't remember what it's called. So I don't mean to spoil anything. But I'm at the magic school thing. And that is the next dungeon. I know that because my sword, I'm just slicing through people. Do you know what I'm saying? Slicing and dicing like a chef in a Gordon Ramsay restaurant, mate. Just chilling. You know what I'm saying? But ask me. I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody who wants to go in blind, because I know we're not about spoilers on this show, John, as I'm sure you know.
We are not.
Every 5 years or so, right, an open world game comes along, and it's just it blows everyone away. So you had this one, then Breath of the Wild, then you had Skyrim, then you had, what was it on 2015? Witcher 3 was in there as well, and so what? And go back to all the way Ocarina of Time, and you go back to the SNES and shit with Link to the Past and Final Fantasies on the SNES and shit like that, and thingy. Dealership. This is that one. Do you know what I'm saying?
So you think you're not going to get another good thing like this?
I'm not saying there won't be another good open world game. I'm saying every now and then one just blows everyone away, and this is that game. Because I'm just walking around. I won't spoil anything for anybody. I was walking around yesterday, and I'm like, I'll go in there, and I saw something. I was like, "What's the fuck's that over there?" And again, I'm not going to say because it's just like there's little moments like I had last night. And I've had a few of them, to be fair. Been out 30 hours. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing, and I think even if you don't like Dark Souls and shit like that, I don't think this game's going to change your mind. But if Dark Souls hits the post for you, like myself, Gibbo's in the house. So are we, Gibbo, mate? Dark Souls does hit the post.
Yeah, no. So do you know when that Aspilicueta hit the ball? No, the goalkeeper, the Chelsea player hit it. It went sky high.
Is that you?
Souls. That's me with Dark Souls, yeah.
I say this every week. I'm going to say it again. The usual. What's the line, Jam? You'd like Sekiro. I know you would. I just know you would, mate.
Well, I was speaking to someone about that actually the other day. Dan at work, and he's saying he doesn't understand why I don't like Souls games.
I know. I understand. Not. Fucking. Has he know you or what?
I know exactly, but I said to him that we.
Jam, you're a bit quiet apparently. Turn yourself up. Can you do that?
That's awful. I'm at full.
Okay, let me try and. You're at full for me and everywhere.
Alright, I'll get closer. But he said, yeah. I said that we spoke and you said Sekiro is probably the way to go.
I'm just loud, yeah. That's right. Yeah, I mean, has Dan even spoke to you before, or what? Or
might as well not have done, no.
I'm like, I know that. I'm playing it. I'm like, Jan would not like this. I appreciate the craftsmanship. Don't get me wrong, but no. But I would Sekiro all day long too, because Tenchu. It's just Tenchu, but it's hard as well. It's quite difficult, that one.
Tenchu was, but when I played Tenchu, I couldn't play it. I had to be invisible the whole time. I had to not be seen. I'd restart the whole thing and I was seen. Yeah, this isn't stealth. I mean, you can sneak around and slice and dice people. Maybe I'm a bit loud. Shall I talk again? Talking. So it's picked up on Discord.
It is. Why is that doing that? Give me a second, everybody. Give me a sec. We're going. This is live. Fucking hang on. Behind the scenes producing. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. Jam, go. No, that's the wrong one. I fucking. I don't know what I'm doing, lads. But just talk amongst yourselves for a second, everybody. I'm so sorry about this.
Whilst you're doing that.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Comment. Oh, I found another slider there. Where the fuck was that? Talk again for me.
I'm talking.
There you go. So, what the where? All right, whatever. Sorry, everybody. It's that loud. I'm going to turn you down a bit on here, mate. Sorry.
So back to normal now.
No, give me a second. Talk again. I think that's my TV. I'm sorry. I might have to turn it off. Where's the high pitched sound? Hang on.
I can tell you what that high pitched sound is. It's your TV.
Should I turn it off? Yeah, that's the atmosphere.
That's up to you. Because at first I thought it was my earphones, and then I realised when it was at yours. It's not off-putting at all. Not for me anyway. I don't know about the stream.
Yeah.
Only dogs can hear it. And young people like us.
Exactly. Young whippersnappers, mate. It adds to the aesthetic. Right. Is it gone now? Is it gone now?
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll leave it there.
Question before we proceed.
One.
So I've just had a notification ping up on eBay.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country 2 box on the SNES.
Oh, if it's
how much does it go?
If it's less than 70 quid, get it.
Someone's just giving me an offer to buy it for $44.99.
$44.99 is just stonk. It's a deal. That's a deal. That is. I'm pretty sure. It goes for 50, 60, 70 quid sometimes.
If Alan had it for 75.
Yeah. That is it. Complete in box, is it?
Complete in box. I'm just checking that box condition. It looks alright. But I don't mind a bit of love and use, if you know what I mean.
I think, yeah, the technical term is wear and tear, Jam, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's not the purple box, but I think the purple box...
Put the link in the Twitch chat right now. Have you got the Twitch
I
open?
can't.
Why?
The Twitch chat I can.
Yeah, put it in the Twitch chat. I'm very curious to see this. Sorry, we are avid retro game collectors.
So people gonna be everyone else. Give me your opinion.
Yeah.
Buying stuff on stream. I did. Ha! Cat's dog was going wacko.
Thanks, babe. You're the best. Days just subscribed for 40 minutes in a row, by the way.
I've got every single one of them. You should know this by now.
Huh. But it's not the blue box. Why?
It's not. Yeah. I don't know what that means.
Suppose, actually... No, someone else is selling it for €120, to be fair.
What? That one?
Yeah. If you look down on the bottom.
Yeah.
Good deal, 44 quid if you can stretch.
I'll have a think about it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I require images of what we were talking about the other day. Did you get any?
What?
We were talking about my purchase off your mate. Potential purchase off your mate, I'll say. Or is it gone?
Oh, yeah, no, she said she's going to send me pictures.
Ledge. Because between me and you and everyone in here right now, John, that's a good, what she's asking for. Bye, Cat, have a good time. What your friend is asking for is a pretty good deal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On my point of view.
I know, I expected, like, 60.
I already ran it past the boss, and I'm allowed to potentially £40, because I can put my copy on eBay and get half of that, 30 quid, something like that. And then I've got the controller. I've always wanted the red controllers, to be honest. But Jam, I digress. Enough nonsense about retro games and adjusting volumes and stuff. Are you ready for some dope-ass video games?
Yes.
Good. Jam, chart, no. We've got some good news. Are you here Thursday?
Don't know.
Rob is...
I know I'm here.
Yeah.
Might have Joe, but babysitting this time.
Right.
Well, not babysitting, but like his mum and Steph might be going swimming. But they usually go at like 9 o'clock, so it might be okay.
Alright, okay.
Steph's sitting now. He's waiting to go swimming right now.
Yeah, if you have to jump off early. Who? Have you seen Scott's message? Oh, in Discord, I have, yeah. Is that what it is? I've not managed to get onto it yet because the Discord's playing up for me, but I've seen it. Give up. Jam. Rob has assured me that he's back on Thursday. He's a bit busy tonight. So I'm thinking, if he's back, we could do the Marvel show. Do you know what I'm saying?
Finally.
Yeah, we could do that. So potential.
We were still on say a month ago.
I'm not promising anything. Because with you having to jump off early, I might just leave it again. Because you may miss the last couple. Mm-hmm. And the point of it is to have everyone's input. So potentially,
I shall clarify.
Yeah, you say tomorrow. You go swimming at 9:05. We'll be all right.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll do the thing. We'll just have 2-3 minutes of film, just run through it. Because if we spend like 20 minutes on each film, it's going to take about 5-6 hours. Probably longer than that, to be honest. So we'll just have a couple of minutes if we're seeing it or not, or whatever. But Jam, we'll start with what we always start with. The charts for the UK physical releases this week. 2 new entries this week, Jam. You believe it? That's confusion, that is, mate.
No, I know one.
You know one. Potentially the one you know. Do you think it's number 1 or not?
Gran Turismo 7.
Gran Turismo 7 is one of them. What's the other one? Do you know? It's a Square Enix game. Jam.
What?
Do me a favour.
What?
I'm required in another room for just like 30 seconds. Can you like tell a joke or something?
tell a joke.
Thank you, legend. And that's just covered as well.
Why have we got to tell a joke?
Just like keep the people entertained. I won't be long.
It's like my show now. I'm gonna hijack this. So let's what they're called? A coup. Let's take over. We go on the document to see what Jack's going to talk about next and ruin it and spoil it, and then he'll try and talk about it later. Like, no, I've already covered that. So what's next? It's just the charts. I'm just going to open up and find out what he's about to tell me. There's 2 entries. No one cares about that game at all. The triangle strategy. But Jack cares about that game. The only person on planet Earth to care about that game. And then I was just going to do the thing. So in tech, I don't know how it's still there. Minecraft still exists in the top 10. It is 10th of the last week's charts. Dying Light 2 has dropped from 7th to 9th. Animal Crossing has gone nowhere. 8th in the charts to 8th. And then new in at 7 is that silly game Jack probably cares about, the triangle strategy. I'm sure he'll go on about some nonsense when he gets back. Number 6, glorious game, if there ever was one, Mario Kart. This is really bright. Close this down. Number 6, Mario Kart. Number 5, and that's his favourite game of all time, FIFA 22. Number 4, Horizon Forbidden West. Not played the first one properly yet. One day.
Luckily, John, I can still hear you, mate. You're doing very well. Carry on.
It's my show now.
It's the Jam Report. We'll see you in a bit, mate. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it.
I've jumped ahead and no one cares about your silly game.
No, mate. Oh,
I'm on top 3 now. The people are waiting.
Mate, I can hear you. I got headphones on. Wireless headphones is the future. You know what I'm saying?
Future.
Mate, yeah.
Arceus, Elden Ring, and Gran Turismo 7 at
Gran Turismo 7 at number 1. I'll put it on the screen for everybody quickly. Jam.
Gran Turismo 7, I didn't know it is that popular, but it obviously is.
Gran Turismo is like it sells an arseload every fucking time. I think it's one of Sony's best-selling franchises, to be honest. I think it is the best.
I mean, it looks beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Would you? No. I know. I don't really like comparing, but I mean, comparing a racing game to a racing game. Now the question: are you a Turismo man or a Forza man? Given the choice,
I'd probably choose Forza.
I probably would as well.
That's the PlayStation saying that.
Mr. PlayStation.
Forza Horizon, not Forza.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably agree there. But given Forza Motorsport and Gran Turismo, are you going Motorsport or Gran Turismo?
Probably Gran Turismo.
I think
used to that.
I agree. I think Turismo over Motorsport, but Horizon over the other two. I agree.
I prefer just daily mess about sort of things. Bring back Burnout.
Exactly, mate. Fucking
next
somebody. Yeah, mate. You were talking about probably the greatest game that's been released since Elden Ring. Triangle Strategy.
No,
number 7.
I don't think you were hearing me properly.
I did hear. I'm just Triangle Strategy, where is it? Other new game in the charts, Games Industry Biz again, Christopher Dring. Of course it is. Other new game in the charts is Triangle Strategy, which comes in at number 7. It's latest in a line of unusually titled Japanese RPGs by Square Enix. Triangle Strategy sold almost exactly the same as last year's Bravely 2 at launch, but only managed half of 2018's Octopath Traveler's box sales. Jam, does that surprise you, given how popular Octopath Traveler is?
It's probably doing so well because of it.
Yeah, to be fair. Yeah, I agree. Question. This art style HD2D shit that Square Enix got going on with Team Asano, I think, does them games. Do you think they're going to run this bitch into the ground? Do you reckon we'll get fed up with it? Because we've got Live Alive coming, we've got Dragon Quest III remake coming. I mean, I'm about that kind of art style. I'll have all my games in that art style. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think so. Like, especially, it's gonna. I mean, that's the charts here, right? That's UK.
That UK physical box sales. I imagine.
Like, I think JRPG stuff, it always sells. There will always be a demand for it.
Mm-hmm.
It may be not so much over here. I mean, there is a very big demand for over here, but in Asia it's been massive since the birth of video games.
Yeah, I agree. I think the JRPG genre, was what made me think, oh, actually, video games can be this and that, and do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, Jam, where's FIFA? Did you say FIFA? Yeah, FIFA's 5. Pokemon's still rocking number 3. You surprised that hasn't slipped a bit, or Pokemania running wild, mate?
No, I thought, Pokemon. I think that'd be there for a while. Yeah.
And Elden Ring's sticking around. 69% for sales, which for the type of game it is, I believe, isn't too shabby on Namco Bandai's part as well. So, congratulations to them. I'm glad it's doing so well. I just am. Like, it's just a breath of fresh air to see it in like the mainstream kind of charts. Like, because I think it's going to have like the Skyrim effect, Final Fantasy VII effect. Those video games I was talking about, like proper FIFA lads with. Do you know what I mean? Like, people just play FIFA. Like, oh, I'll play FIFA. Maybe have a better card every now and then, but I'm just going to play FIFA and just go online and just blah, blah, blah. But like, them people are playing this game as well, which is funny because it's quite difficult. And it's quite, off you go then. It's in a bit, and then it's like, where am I going? No, just keep going, mate. Don't you worry. Like, because the first area, there's like a tree guardian. Have you seen it? The gold knight on the back of a massive horse. He's got a massive kind of halberd. It fucking swats you, mate. You know what I mean? Like, but I laid the swat down.
I have not seen it though.
I beat a dragon last night as well. I was quite happy with myself. Like, fuck you, mate. Do you like? Do you know what my favourite chat line is of all time?
Yeah. Is it the dragon one?
It's the dragon. Do you like dragons? Because I mean, dragging my balls on your face. Sorry. PG-13-ish, lads. All right. And Chris String, who does this article for us every week, has also tweeted a tweet. Jam.
He's tweeted a
tweet. As people tend to do on Twitter. So he said, so in the UK last year, 61% of FIFA's 22 sales were downloads. That's 52% of FIFA 21 the year before. However, Far Cry 6 was 55% physical, Ratchet & Clank 82% physical, and Guardians of the Galaxy 73% physical. So, you know, the shift is not, maybe it's more prominent in the huge releases like the FIFAs and the Call of Duties and everything, but like the games real gamers play, Jam. You know what I mean? The games those fucking saddos play, if you will.
That's you.
No, I play glorious games, mate. We all play glorious games. I would say, if you're having a good time,
doesn't matter what you play.
Exactly, who cares, man? But you know what I mean? It's like the big releases, like the FIFAs and the CODs and probably GTA and whatever. Maybe not GTA, because they did the point that the money thing, if you buy this game for this, you get, which I think has boosted the sales, obviously. Yeah, so Mr. Physical, Mr. PlayStation, Mr. Yeah, I mean, do you think we'll see? When do you think console manufacturer, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, will release only discless machines?
I think Nintendo are further behind than anyone for that.
Do you think so? Because I would have thought that with the Switch being,
I suppose the games aren't massive.
You know what I mean?
I think they could gig console.
Yeah. Is the Switch Lite? Is that got a? It doesn't. It does, doesn't it? No, it does. It does. It does.
No idea.
But Microsoft and Sony have already released discless machines.
That's true.
I can't remember the percentage. But they have released this. Yeah. I mean, if not next gen, definitely the one after. If we get there, I'm sure we will get there. But yes, mate. I also have here, Jam, the UK sales charts for 2021 with digital sales included. Are you ready?
It's all going to be like FIFA and Call of Duty.
Of course it is, mate. So, remember, some companies don't release digital data, so Nintendo and a few others, I can't remember, don't release digital data, so keep that in mind when I'm reading this. This is the top 20. Are you ready? Number 20, Guardians of the Galaxy. Game that failed to meet sales expectations, 20th best-selling game of the year. Not too bad. That's on Game Pass this week. Don't forget to download it and play it. It's a great video game. So you like it. It's very Uncharted in its design. Like,
yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Kind of...
Yeah.
It's out. The Game Pass.
I think it's tomorrow. Yeah. The Brilliant Diamond, Ratchet and Clank, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, Battlefield 2042, 16th best selling game of the year, by the way. Apparently. Wouldn't know it, would you?
Always does.
Yeah. To be fair, yeah. 3D World and Bowser's Fury, digital sales not available, don't forget. Then Village, then Valhalla, then Far Cry 6, F1 2021, then Red Dead Redemption 2 is number 10, then Minecraft number 9, Animal Crossing at number 8, Spider-Man at number 7, Call of Duty at number 6, Mario Kart number 5, FIFA is 4, GTA 5 is 3, Call of Duty Vanguard 2, and FIFA 2022 is 1. Shock horror. Yeah, the highest digital share of them games is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege at 96.3%, but that is a primarily online shooter, so it doesn't surprise me at all that. That is a lot. Do you know what I mean? Then it goes down to Grand Theft Auto 5 is 76%. That's like I said, everyone sort of double dipping on that. Call of Duty 74%. And so on and so forth. Like Ratchet and Clank, 18%. I like that, mate. I do like that.
It's not massive, is it?
No, I like that a lot. I'd buy it physical, because you can get it physical now, 30-40 quid.
You can.
You know what I mean?
And I recommend it. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I did put it on my Christmas list on Jay. I thought Jay liked Ratchet and Clank. I was probably going to get that, but she got Guardians and I got Deathloop off. I think it was off you, I think. And Tales of Arise, which I was like, okay, fair enough. Because those are the games I was looking at in the shops, you see. It pays attention, bless her. It is as well, Jam.
They've tried to buy me a video game, it just all go wrong.
No, she's asked me and I tell her. So it probably got wrong, to be fair. No, speaking of the ladies, Jam, it is International Women's Day today.
It is.
Quick shout out before we get into the news. I won't be half the man I am today about the women in my life, and I appreciate you very much. I'm sure you're the same, Jam.
I was raised by women.
Exactly, I was raised by fucking women, mostly. And I turned out alright, so, you know, glory to women. Glory to women. Women are awesome. Have you seen, is it Pay App or something? Have you seen that on Twitter?
No.
Glory to your hire as well, right? There's a Twitter account for Pay App. Do you know what Pay App is?
Is it like...
It's some American thing, I think. I'm not too sure what it is.
They'll use it Facebook.
Yeah, they do that.
It's another PayPal.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is. I think it's more, like I say, I think it's more popular in America. But they were just like gaslighting, like putting people in the spotlight of like the gender pay gap of like the executives and the people that work at certain companies, just tweeting that all day. And I'm like, fair play. That's cool. Nice. Obviously, equality is what we need.
Exactly.
Jam.
Yes.
I'd love to sit here and I'd love nothing more to sit here talk about International Women's Day with you, but the show must go on, unfortunately, right? First up, just a dead quick one. Glory to Ukraine, obviously. We stand with them. Putin needs to just chill the fuck out. Like, I don't know. It's seen vile images online. I'm like, come on, mate. I don't know what his end game is. I don't think anyone does, to be honest. But
I don't think he does.
To be fair, yes, probably not. But
he's like winging it.
Yeah, Itch.io. Are you familiar with the site? It's that online store for PC games, mostly PC games. The quite a load of indie games on there. Very cheap. They're doing a fundraiser, if you will. You can get 991 games for the. You have to donate at least a tenner. Well, it's $10, so.
Yeah. Sophie did this. She gifted me some games. She donated to Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, they did that as well for that. But there's 991 games here from itch.io.com. I'll put the link in the chat. I'll put it in the YouTube description if you're still with us on YouTube. But I'm just going to go to the the site now. I'm going to put it on screen for everybody, don't worry. So there's a lot of big heads in this. So Skatebird, Crosscode is good, Super Hot's there, Sundered, Baba Is You was quite good when it come out, Celeste is there, Minute is there, and so on and so forth. And there's 991 games. I'm not going to go through them all. Bleed is quite popular. Super Hexagon is fucking amazing, to be honest. But it is what it is. It is so good. But there's quite a lot of Metrovanias, just point and clicks. There's Skatebirds, obviously the skateboarding game. Super Hot first person shooter, stuff like that. I mean, in most as well as that, I really want that game, so I'm probably going to get this. And obviously, I'm going to give a tenner to. I'll try and give a bit more. You know what I mean?
If 90% of them aren't very good, you're going to get 90 odd good games, aren't you?
Exactly, and even then, it's for a good cause. So, does it matter if they suck or
even if you don't play it?
Yeah, it's like, and you don't need Steam. I think it is just the
site.
What's it called?
You can download off of it.
Yeah, it's just the dot. What's the file called, Jam? My head's gone blank.
What, install file? EXE?
That's it, thank you. Fuck, I'm getting there, mate. Thank you. But it's at least $10, so I imagine it's $8.50 or something for us, but you just give a tenner. Or if you can, just give what you can afford, basically.
Pennies.
Oh, yeah, mate. But Jam, moving on. This afternoon, you text me. It's very busy, mate. I was out of loop on this.
I was too.
Yeah, very, very busy at work. But so things get through the cracks, mate. And Sony tweeted. Well, there was rumours of there being a state of play this weekend, this month at least. I think they were aiming for this week. I think there was rumours going around that they're going to put it off because of the crisis in Ukraine. But, as they say, Jam, unfortunately, the show must go on. This is Kristen Zitani at PlayStation Blog. And there's a state of play tomorrow, March 9th. And I will at least be here. So you've got at least me.
I should be here.
Possibly Jam if he's out of the shower in time, you know what I mean? But
I was in the bath actually before and I fell asleep.
You fell asleep in the bath?
I did, yeah.
Mate, I'm about that.
I work hard, I do.
So, Kristen says, a new state of play is upon us. Join us this Wednesday, March 9th at 2 p.m. Pacific time, which is 10 o'clock UK time. Or so 5 o'clock Eastern time. I'm not quite sure what NS's time is, but figure it out. Is it
East Coast? Yeah.
Yeah, so 5 o'clock NS for you. The eye catching updates for PS5 and PS4 titles. No, we won't have any updates on the PSVR2 titles or hardware in this broadcast. The show will clock around about 20 minutes, give or take, with a special focus on highlighting great games coming from some of our beloved Japanese publishers. Though we'll have a few updates from other developers located around the world too. Blah, 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 blah. That's about it. Jam.
Yes.
Question, mate. Usually when Nintendo announces stuff, it's sort of like we're going to announce stuff from the first half of 2020. It's like, yeah, of course you are.
So of
course you are. Yeah, of course you are. Let's not forget, Metro Prime 4 was announced, and we're just going to announce stuff that's coming out later this year, and it's not out yet. That was about 3 years ago. 4 years ago.
15.
Yeah, it was about 15 years ago. Jam, are you expecting any bombs here, or is this just business as usual? Anything in particular?
I did hear. So they did say there was some rumours the other day. Quite a few people were tweeting it like of no. Like, industry.
If you say the Konami thing, I'm going to punch you in the face.
I don't know what. No, not Konami. What could be? I don't know. It said PlayStation are reviving an old franchise.
Where?
So.
Right. Okay. Define old franchise.
Silent Hill, Jack and Daxter. I don't know. Soul Reaver.
I'll take a Soul Reaver. I'll take a Soul Reaver all day long. Do you know what I mean?
Time Splitters. I mean, that's coming back anyway, isn't it? Eventually.
Eventually, we'll get there. Eventually, mate. We'll get there eventually.
Along those lines is what I hope to see. I'd be excited to see some revival.
Yeah, so Siphon Filter, that's what I like to see.
You'd be fuming because it's not F-Zero.
I mean, Wipeout's fine, don't get me wrong. you know what I mean? I'm just a bit. Let's just make F-Zero. Nintendo, come on. So, Jam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do. It says, do you think Capcom will be here in any way, shape, or form with like perhaps a?
Too soon.
It's too soon for Street Fighter, but is it too soon for perhaps a Resident Evil 8 DLC or perhaps a?
Oh yeah, I'm sure people are expecting that now. When that's been out a good 8 months, maybe.
Yeah, something. It's been 8. It'll come out in May, didn't it? Yeah, you're about right there.
10 months.
Yeah, man. So it's too early for Street Fighter 6. I think we're both in agreement there.
Capcom said it's gone this summer.
Yeah, which you don't need to check the calendar. It's not summer yet, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not. We can text us if you're not sure if it's summer.
Yeah. Well, yeah, pound a text, mate. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm gonna do what we normally do. I'm gonna go on Wikipedia, list of Sony franchises. I'm just gonna reel off a Little Big Planet. That's not.
Sackboy.
If Sackboy's adventure was just come out.
Imagine if they just say, "Oh, we revived Little Big Planet," but like, oh, well, it's not really even dead, is it?
Not really, because you've had Sackboy's Adventure. You've had Little Big Planet 3 came out. I won't say not that long ago, but I bet it was fucking ages ago.
2012 or something like that.
Yeah, man. Do we see any?
PS4, 2014.
Yeah, something like that. Are we seeing anything on Twisted Metal?
Maybe they're doing a TV show, so they might go hand in hand.
It does say, I think Twisted Metal's been developed in Europe somewhere, but it does say Japanese publishers. So I think they can get away. I think they can. I'm reading the tea leaves a bit too thorough there, but I think they can just get away with that because if they're the publisher, they are Japanese, right? So, or is it their Western arc who's publishing it, then it's not Japanese, but they can get away with it, mate. Everybody's Golf. I mean, that was.
They did that VR version.
They did. To be fair, you're right. Oh God, SingStar. Can you imagine? Fucking hell.
SingStar. I mean that was quite popular.
Yeah.
Might go around my aunt's house, every single SingStar on the wall.
PS2, mate. I believe.
Yeah, PS2. And they had one for PS3 as well.
Oh, did they? Cool. Medieval getting a new game, or are we done with that?
No, Medieval's only just had a remaster.
You say only just had a remaster. Let's have a look when it came out, shall we, Jam? 2019. You're all right. 3 years ago. Would you reveal if there is one in the pot? You know what I mean? So Knack 3 finally, or Knack? We done with Knack?
Can't believe they're in Knack 2.
Fucking can't believe there's a Knack 2, mate. Don't you worry. Oh God, AT Off-Road Fury. Should get that on the fucking PS5, mate. We'll fucking go all out. Cool Borders. Remember that? Is that a Sony product?
I'd lose my mind if it's SSX.
Okay, that doesn't count because Sony published one of the games. That's why that's there. Okay, cool. Yeah, man. I mean, I think EA will probably just do it on their own, though. It's one of them, isn't it?
Yeah, it would.
So, if the rumor was, I think, yeah. Where's Rocket League 2? I believe the rumor went round. It was where a fake news person was winding everyone up on Twitter saying, "Oh, Sony have acquired the rights to a Konami product." That's probably not true. But if it was true, John, which one would you like to see? Is it Metal Gear, or would you want Silent Hill, or would you want a Metal Gear without Hideo on it? Because that's worked out well in the past.
You know my thing about Metal Gear 5.
Yeah, I do.
I've never been a massive Silent Hill fan. I've watched mode. I know all about the games. So I watched all of them get played back to back.
All of them?
1, 2, 3, and 4.
For the Room, right? That was what it was called, right?
Yeah, I watched them all pretty much back to back. I had to do the scary parts in it.
You should have mind, mate.
That's what it was, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I'm more likely to buy Metal Gear than Silent Hill, but I'm not against having a Silent Hill because the last Metal Gear eventually became rinse and repeat, just a bit harder.
I can appreciate that, mate. Oh, I did love the payoff at the end of 5 was so good, mate. I just get giddy just thinking about it. Do you know what I mean? Did you ever finish 5?
Nope.
No. That's a shame. It's a good game. It's unfinished, don't get me wrong. I think Konami pulled the plug a bit too early. And, you know what Kojima's like, so I'm going to make... They're pissing about for years.
Yeah.
I'll take a Castlevania.
Well, there. I would too.
I'll take a Castlevania all day long, mate.
That'd be top of my Konami.
Yeah. I'll take a Suikoden.
No, I wouldn't. You can keep that.
No, I'll take a Suikoden. I'll take a... I was going to say Frogger then. I probably would take a Frogger, to be fair. I'll take a Zone of the fucking Enders, Jam. You know what I'm saying?
You got to take a what?
Zone of the Enders all day long. I'll take that game. The last one came out 28. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. There's been 2. Zone of Enders was sick, right? So all these mech games, I'm like, just get From Software to make Zone of the Enders instead of Armored Core. Keep my Armored Core, actually. Wait for someone else to do it.
Good. Isn't that making a comeback?
Potentially. We did speak about that the other month, didn't we? There was that thingy. I'm very interested to see an Armored Core post-Souls games, because there's only been perhaps 1 or 2 within the Souls hype from Software. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Contra. I'll take a good Contra. I won't say that shit you put on the Switch. Do you know what I mean?
Contra's nailed.
I'll take a Bomberman.
Contra's like the Dark Souls. It's hard for the sake of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially the OG ones. Do you know what I mean? A Bloody Roar. I forgot that was Konami, to be honest. Yu-Gi-Oh! You forget Yu-Gi-Oh! All the time. We got Pro Evo all the time. That doesn't count. You know what I'm saying, Jam?
Mm-hmm.
But it is good. Question.
What?
Are Square Enix going to show up and show us something or not? Because you do remember...
Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy 7 Part 2.
Part 2. Are we getting that or not? They say they wanted to show it this year. That's what the director said. Tetsuya Nomura said that.
This year is a long time.
It is a long time. We are in March.
They'll probably show it December the 31st.
Probably.
11:59. Let's see if we showed it this year.
Yeah, probably, mate. Probably.
In one of the JPEG backgrounds.
But you do remember the re-reveal of 7 Remake was in a February, March-ish state of play. Was it February, March? I can't remember the date.
Now for the PC announcement.
No, I watched it at yours. Do you remember? And that sound come on at the beginning of it, and it's like, that's Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah,
that was state of play, right? That was like,
I think so.
That was this time of year-ish, right? I think. I don't know. I digress, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? But given the choice, Jam, would we see Final Fantasy 16 or 7 Part 2?
Probably 16 more likely.
More likely. But I do feel if it is here, I think next we're more likely to see... I agree. Next we're more likely to see 16. However, if it was here, Final Fantasy, I do believe it'd be 7 Part 2 because of the close PlayStation connection they've got. Because it's still not on Xbox. So it's on PC for 70 quid, by the way.
70.
I love that game. No, I'm not paying 70. I love that game to death. I'm not paying £70 for a game I've already got.
You sure?
I probably would, to be honest. If it was on Steam, I'd just, I'd probably persevere because it wouldn't be 70 quid on Steam. That's the thing. I'm very, but Jam.
You got platinum trophy on it.
I have about 4. I don't do you know me. I don't do platinum trophies because it's just. I feel most of them are just get these collectibles. It's all, and the near replicant platinum, right? I love that game. Don't get me wrong. It's one of my favourite games last year. That platinum's vile. Just vile. I'm like, I'm not doing this. It's RNG nonsense, and it's taken me fucking ages.
Yeah, that's effort. That's what I don't like about Returnal's platinum.
Yeah, I saw.
Like, if it wasn't the discovery things where you have to be in every room and every part of every room because everything is random.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how long is that going to take?
Yeah.
But if that they weren't trophies, I'd probably have the platinum.
To be fair, yeah. I mean, the argument is if you play it enough, you'll get it eventually. But again, it's like, who wants to do that? I'm more of a fan of skill-based trophies, like kill this boss, or go kill the secret boss, or get this secret weapon, or get this scenario. You know what I mean? Whatever. But yeah, I've got 4 platinums. One's Rocket League, because you play that game and eventually you'll get it.
Just pop. Yeah.
One's Witcher 3. That was a pain in the ass. One's Final Fantasy 7 Remake, and one's Nier Automata. And then you can buy the trophies. I did that for you. Mate. We're getting Buzz back or what? Is that Konami? Shut up. It is as well. No, it's not. What?
I just realised I took the Buzz controllers from my mum's the other day. I left them in the car.
What are you? Buzz was a great game. Buzz was a great game. Should bring that back, but I always forget it's Jason Donovan, the guy who does the voice for him.
You could that game you could easily do now as just as a service. One release and just keep updating.
Get the app, phone, bang, bang, bang. Like it's your life. What's that game called? What's it called? It's a life. What's that game called? The one that we played, and as you kept winning.
Edge's house.
It's you know the one I mean. You could easily do that. Set up an app. The buzz buzzer, the big red button there. Buttons are on there. Jason Donovan back. Give him a few quid. Oh, read a few lines off here, mate.
Yep.
Update with questions every now and then. I'd play that.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. Thank you. I'd play that. I love quizzes. I would play that. It'd have to be cheap or free-ish with paid updates or something. I couldn't pay 70 quid for it.
Paid packs and.
I agree. Yeah.
Genre.
Yeah. So you heard it here first. Buzz is on its way back, ladies and gentlemen.
It is.
Clip this show right now. Tell me tomorrow. Moving on, one showcase to another, Jam. One that you care about deeply with every ounce of your being, mate.
Yeah, that means I don't care about it.
Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is getting a digital event on March the 15th, which is a week today. Have you played Monster Hunter Rise yet? I haven't either. I played the demo. Demo was alright. But Monster Hunter's the Dark Souls with me as well. It sort of hits the post. I just can't. I play it for a bit and I'm like, okay, I'm done. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I can appreciate it because Ines hasn't played it. I know he's a bullshit liar. I appreciate it because people like get with their friends and take on like, oh, let's go and get this enemy. Let's go and do this. Let's go and do. I'm like, yeah, cool, whatever. And Monster Hunter World was last time I checked Capcom's best-selling game of all time. So better than Mega Man 2, Jam. That's outrageous. Better than Street Fighter. And Resident Evil. What are we doing? We can't be trusted as a society, mate, honestly. Anyway.
Wrong game.
Should be illegal. No, I mean, Monster Hunter World is... I played that. I think that was the one I sunk most time in. I think I only sunk about 5 or 6 hours into that. Yeah. It was on Game Pass. I can't remember what I was doing. But March 15th, 2 o'clock GMT, which is our time. I mean... I'm not even going to hustle this one. I haven't got a clue. I'll probably do some more monsters, probably a bit more information about the upgrades that it's going to offer. Right, you imagine they'll probably get has it got a release date yet?
You're asking the wrong person.
Yeah, I don't think it has. I don't think it's got a release date yet, so we'll probably get that as well. It is due out this year, I believe. Why people dislike this? I'm just reading the tweets, sorry. Dear Capcom, Resident Evil in sleeping mode since 10 months. We haven't heard anything. Please act, otherwise I will lose interest. That is from AR_1928 on Twitter. You heard AR's not happy. You ever just read the Twitter comments sometimes?
Sometimes.
I try not to, but sometimes I can't help myself. Well, let's go deeper. Hunter is already spelt with an E-D-Y, not E-A-D-Y. Rampages aren't going to be gone, and there's already endgame. It's there since release. That is in response to Joel. He says, "My Hunter in the cutscene, like world endgame. Rampage gone in Sunbreak. Don't know what Rampage is. NS, tell me what Rampage is, please. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, is it coming out May the 18th? Does that mean? Okay, not a trusted source. Right. Okay, cool. Palm mutes, make them good as Palicot, I don't know what that means. Investigation quest, all weapon layered, more monster that counter wire bug moves, and a little bit harder, Valor Longsword. That's MayZ HD on Twitter. I mean, I don't know. No, not Rampage the game. Rampage and Monster Hunter. No, Rampage and Monster Hunter, right? I know what Rampage is, don't worry. With Lizzie and Ralph and George, I think. Right. That's what they're called in the game. Yeah. So I mean, them random tweets from avid Monster Hunter fans are probably better than what me and Jam can muster up for this. But March 15th, 2 o'clock GMT. Go and watch it if you're interested in Monster Hunter. Rise Sunbreak. Jam, I know the answer to the question.
Well, ask the question.
Anything to add before I move on?
Absolutely not.
Okay, cool. Jam, Square Enix have, Luminous Productions have piped up, who are developing a new video game published by Square Enix. That's Forspoken, PS5 exclusive, I believe. I think it might be on PC as well. PS5 and PC. Fuck you, Jam. I'll put it on screen. Are you ready? There's a message from the Forspoken development team. It says, Forspoken, we have made the decision to move the release date of Forspoken to October 11th, 2022, which is approximately 5 or 6 months out from what it was. From what it was. It was. I think it was May, but I'm not sure. So our vision for this exciting new IP is to deliver a game world and hero that gamers across the globe will want to experience for years to come. So getting it right is extremely important to us. To that end, during the next few months, we will focus all of our efforts on polishing the game and can't wait for you to experience Frey's journey this fall. Thank you for understanding and continued support. We look forward to sharing more soon. Jam.
Yeah.
I know the answer. I'm going to ask it anyway. How interested are you in Forspoken? Not very. Right, okay. I'll go. Forspoken.
What's less than not very?
There's
I don't even care about the box art.
In like volcanoes have these like underground rivers and lakes which are quite dark, and they have like fish sort of live there and sort of habitat underground. It's dead dark. Don't know what they're doing. They're blind. They're probably deaf. I believe those fish care about this game more than you do.
Yes.
Is that a good analogy?
Oh,
we'll stick with that. True. Okay, we'll stick with that.
Have fun. Don't drown.
Don't ask me what the fish are called. I've not a clue. But it is what it is. Forspoken. You know what Forspoken is, though, right? It's the game.
Yes.
With the like when it first showed, I was like, okay, and then Gary Whitta was involved with it. I was like, okay. Like Gary Whitta obviously wrote One and what's that film he wrote? Book of Eli. That sounds right. Sorry. Yeah. Yes, that is, yeah. And, I was like, okay, cool. It's Square Enix, it's third person. No, I'm like, okay, getting near vibes here, ish. And then we saw nothing. I'm like, okay, when's it out? May. Buzzing.
It is May.
Lads, is it May? Have you checked?
May the 24th.
Okay, cool. Right. I was over an hour if it was May. I'm like, okay. I'm like, lads, we're like 2 months out. Have you got out or what? We good or no? And I mean, it did look a bit rough around the edges from what, because they showed it off, and I think they've shown it since. There was like a gameplay segment, I want to say, at E3 last year. Was that right?
I think so.
Yeah.
That game is more interested in that game though would be Final Fantasy 16. I'll tell you that.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
That's
16.
RPG-ish.
Yeah, 16 has done the thing where it's gone back to like medieval-ish kind of Final Fantasy 9-ish kind of setting, and it's like, okay, I'm more into that. Yeah, like I said before, 9 is my favorite PS1 game, Final Fantasy game. I think it is, but I'm not sure. Are we including tactics? Because that's a different question. But I do like the Game Boy Advance tactics. This game. Right. Jam. Square Enix are probably looking at this, right? Looking at this. They're looking at Babylon's Fall. They're looking at them other shit games they What were they?
Love Babylon's Fall.
It's bad, mate. Like I'm not one to shit on anything or like attack. I'm not going to attack anybody. You know what I mean? It looks like a PS3 game, borderline PS2 game. Like the animations, the story's nonsense, and it's like this is not the vision I thought you had when we first saw this game. So this is not what I thought you were going with. Like because when it first was shown, I was like, okay. Had a bit of character. It had, you know, it was quite fluid and fast. It's cool.
Yeah,
it's sort of and I was just like, I mean, I'm not gonna like. I know somebody somewhere's poured the heart and soul into this project.
What's it called again?
Babylon's Fall.
That's it.
Yeah, and someone somewhere's poured the heart and soul into this project, and forgive me for. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I mean?
Do you know what it reminds me of?
Go on.
That I've got it because I only bought it. It was dirt cheap. That's why. Godfall.
Yeah, that's when I was playing it. I was like, okay.
Obviously, Godfall visually looks very nice.
Yeah, Godfall visually very nice. I mean, it's a looter, slasher looter, whatever it is. I think Rob would like Godfall. That was another one. Oh, we can't run on PS4. And what's it on, Jam, now? PS4. Stop lying to us, please. We're not stupid.
You can't run it on PS4, does it?
So, Square Enix are probably, over the past couple of years. So, in 2018, they released The Quiet Man. Do you remember that game? Of course you don't. The Metacritic is 28. 2019, they released Left Alive. Do you remember that game? Of course you don't.
Yeah. So say it again.
Left Alive.
Yeah, I think I remember Left Alive.
37 on Metacritic. I'm sorry to like portray Metacritic score for the quality of a product, but do you know what? This is the gist that a lot of people get. And 2020.
Yeah, I remember Left Alive because I was like, oh, it looks like Metal Gear Solid box art.
Yes, that was the one. Mm-hmm. Balan Wonderworld last year. Do you remember that?
I remember that. It's like 12 quid on PS5 physical to buy now.
36 on Metacritic. And then Babylon's Fall this year, that's 41 currently. I mean, they've had hitters. Final Fantasy 14's still cleaning up. Not Octopath Traveler, the other one. Triangle Strategy, good, had pleasant reviews, sold pretty well. Do you think Square Enix looking at those other games like Left Alive and Quiet Man and Balan Wonderland and Babylon's Fall and thinking this could be the next one if we don't delay it and sort of polish it a bit, or do you reckon it genuinely just needs polish?
I'm sure they've probably got people that do look at this.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, by the way, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, a delayed game. If they do eventually do that, it makes it better. But some might not be salvageable. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I never want a game to do bad. But I mean, I'm just a bit trepidatious about this game, John.
Trepidatious.
It looks fresh. I mean, traversing around the world they've got looks good. I mean, it does look a bit. It needs a bit of TLC. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But I mean, I'm sure we'll see more at E3 if it's coming out in October or E3-ish time.
Lego Star Wars has been delayed 2 years up until now.
Are you all buzzing for that game, mate? And there's still loads of crunch on it.
3rd of April.
Mate, we're about it. Dicks out for Lego Star Wars, you know what I'm saying? Jam. I know the answer. I also know the answer to anything to add on Forspoken or...
No.
Right, Jam, a game you've never played is coming to Steam and everyone's happy. I 100% you've never played this game. Jam.
What the hell is this?
Do you remember Glover from the N64?
I don't.
Of course you don't, because you never had an N64, because you're weird. I never played this game, by the way. But, ladies and gentlemen, Glover has been announced. I think Pico Interactive have acquired the rights back of whoever had them, and they've ported it to PC. There's no word on other consoles just yet, but the Steam page is live for Glover. You should remember it from that picture. 20th of April it comes out, and the price isn't there, which is a shame. And we probably can't run it because it's too demanding. Jam. It's always nice to see a renaissance of a platformer mascot come back. NS loves Glover, mate.
No one knows what that is.
Everyone knows what that is, mate. I mean, it's not like Mario, Donkey Kong, Banjo-Kazooie. Ryan's definitely heard of Glover. Definitely. I'm not having it.
Never. I know Ryan is what a fucking great game. So
exactly, mate. And Glover, let's go. So there you go. It's happening, mate. Are you gonna get this game?
No.
Are you happy it exists? I'm happy that I think, because I'm pretty sure before this, the only way to play it was to get an old N64 and getting a CRT and T. Do you know what I mean? Or E-word it. But now we can genuinely have it on Steam. But I assume Steam achievements.
It shows there's people who are willing to fight for getting the rights back to re-release, I suppose.
Yeah. To be fair, that's good. The people that I'm not sure who had the rights to it, I'm sorry, but it's good. Fucking hell. I was reading the blurb. Glover is a puzzle-intensive adventure game made up of 6 worlds with 30 different levels. You control a charismatic glove that walks on 2 fingers, slaps harder than Steve Austin, dribbles faster than Scottie Pippen, and plays with a bouncy ball of rubber. I actually know who Scottie Pippen is.
No one knows who that is.
You don't know Scottie? Yeah, you do. Don't lie to me.
Who's Scottie Pippen?
Are you serious? Right now? Michael Jordan's mate.
American basketball player. No, do not know.
Yeah.
I'll recognise it.
Yeah, like Dwight Cole and Andy York. That's the wrong one. Dwight York, Andy Cole. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
He's
not by name, but by face. Yeah, I recognise.
He is like Andy, your brother, is Michael Jordan. Steve Dawson is Scottie Pippen, mate. That's how it goes.
I mean, Dawson's Michael Jordan.
That's what I meant. I do apologise. That was rude.
It was.
But I mean, I'm about game preservation. I'm about people being able to play these games whenever they want. And we're getting. I say we're getting there. There's still work to do, but we're in the right. We're going in the right direction. Jam. PS5, Xbox Series X, Grand Theft Auto 5 nonsense has been revealed. Have you seen it?
I have.
You're buzzing.
The controversy behind it.
Oh, there's not controversy in video games, is there?
There might be.
You having a laugh? Right. So let me just put it on the screen for everyone now. I'm going to read from Rebellion's tweet because he always summarises it quite well. But I'm on the wrong one. Sorry, everybody. There you go. So, experience interwoven stories of Franklin, Michael, and Trevor. Question.
What?
GTA 5, did you complete it? I don't think you did. Right, okay. Did you get fed up of having to ping around characters all the time? Or
yeah.
I just wanted the one character. Was that just me, or...?
No, I prefer...
Right, okay. Cool. So, Rebellion tweets. It said, fidelity mode and performance mode, so 30 FPS 4K, 60 FPS upscaled 4K, and performance ray tracing, of 60 FPS upscaled 4K and ray tracing, and all the others. However, the controversy, Jam, I think, comes from. I'm gonna say this first. 2 seconds. So, if you own GTA 5 on PS4 or Xbox One, you're allowed a one-time migration for your story mode progress and current Grand Theft Auto Online character starting today. That isn't what you're on about, though. The controversy lies in pricing, I believe. Is that right?
Yes.
Good, because I've got an article here from, you guessed it, Jam, VGC. VGC, and if you're asking me if I put this article here just so I could have a source from VGC, you're absolutely right. Chris Scullion writes, Confirmed, the full GTA 5 package is $10 on PS5 and $20 on Xbox Series X and S. Jam.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know, honestly. I presume someone made a typo first.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like, surely it's the same on both, but no. So reading this article, it says, Rockstar hasn't officially... they have officially communicated it, sorry. PlayStation 5 version, Grand Theft Auto 5 Story Mode is currently listed for pre-order at £8.75 on PlayStation Store. And the Story Mode on Xbox is $20, which is about 17-18 quid. £17.49. Sounds about right. This means... Blah, 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 blah. So to summarise, GTA 5 Story Mode full price is £35. That's when the grace period ends. I'm not sure when it's... When does it go? I think it's for a few weeks. I'm not sure. PS5 owners with PlayStation Plus can get both Story Mode and GTA Online for £8.75, or just GTA Online for free. And Xbox Series XS owners can get Story Mode and GTA Online for £17.49, or GTA Online for £9.
Why?
What is just do the price? Do you know what I mean?
Why is the price? Why is there a price difference?
I don't know. I'm not unsure if Sony got sort of a deal on with probably that's the reason, right? Perhaps Rockstar seen the numbers and there's more people on PlayStation 4 and they've given it them at a cheaper discount to get more people to migrate over. Yeah, that's just I'm just spitballing there. Don't take that too seriously. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure why. I mean, fair. I mean, if you're gonna get it on PS5, if you have it on, if you're going to do that, where's San Andreas remake? Not the fucking remaster shit we got.
Hey, it's been made.
Yeah, to be fair, yes. Jam. Last but not least, you sent me a trailer yesterday. Oh, do you have anything to add in Grand Theft Auto? Can I move on?
No. I'm interested to see what it looks like. A lot of plays like
to be fair,
original GTA 5 to new next PS5. That's about all my interest lies is playing it.
Like a PS3 game. Do you know what I mean? So it was nice to see. I'm intrigued myself. I'm not going to because I'll wait fucking 20 years for Grand Theft Auto 6. Thank you very much. Then I'll play it once and get rid of it. I won't.
Well, story mode, that's it, yeah.
The story mode, son of it. I like the idea of GTA Online, but I don't know, I played it like for 20 minutes. I was like, no, I'm out. I'm not about this.
Yeah, same.
Jam, you sent me a trailer yesterday of some nonsense about Rocket League. Do you remember?
I do remember.
Can you explain to me what the fuck I watched, please? Because I haven't got a clue. This is
Season 6.
Season 6
Today is the last day.
Yeah.
Today's the last day of season 5.
First of all,
season 5.
Sorry, everyone.
Like season 15 or 16 something at the moment.
So what's all this? Are we getting all this cool stuff? Because I'm about all this. I love these bright colours, Jam, and that goal explosion looks fantastic.
The rocket pass is all animated now. And
I'm about that.
I like it because it's different.
Yeah, it's not just like neon lights everywhere. Yeah,
it doesn't necessarily look or supposed to look fancy and stuff. It purposely looks way out of place, and I'm all for it.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I'm about that myself. So there's a nice trailer there. Rocket League Season 6 get animated. There's all this. There's like a artwork with potential. I assume potentially new skins on. About that Octane.
A new car, obviously.
Yeah, it was a new car. Is it this one here?
That yellow thing will be a new car.
I'm not sure about that, mate.
There's too many for me to remember now.
Yeah, we don't care, mate. That Fennec's looking fresh, mate.
Fennec or Dominus, doesn't matter.
What's the black Fennec? What's that?
Yeah, there's a new coloured Fennec now. That's going to be in the store apparently.
Is it just black?
Black Fennec, yeah.
How much is that going to be?
Usually, like 700 maybe. Frets.
£3. £3, okay, that's fair enough. Because I don't know if you know this about me, John. You may not know this. I'm a Fennec main.
Are you?
I am. I do enjoy the Fennec. It is nice. But yeah, that starts. Do you say tomorrow or is last day today?
It's last day today.
Last
so
day today.
After this, me and G are going to try and get our champ rank rewards. We need 10 wins tonight in champ without dropping out.
Don't know about that, mate.
Well, I'm not really bothered about the rewards. It's just more of the challenge to try and do it.
Yeah, mate, I know what you're saying. I shan't keep you too long, mate. I know you've got asses to spank.
No, I'm not going on till 10.
Okay, you've got an hour yet then.
I've got to go to the shop and stuff first.
You've got to go. Alright, can I guess what you're going to buy from the shop?
Well, what will we buy from the shop?
Lemonade.
No.
Not lemonade. What's the matter?
I'm just going to buy because I'm going to Mac tomorrow. I'm just going to buy a sandwich and stuff on the produce section.
Mate,
so I don't have to buy train station sandwiches and stuff.
Train stations, they are a rip-off, mate.
Yeah.
Mate. Right, so... Okay, that's all I got for the game rounds. There's something else as well from Deadline. Very quick, mate. Very quick. God of War TV series adaptation eyed by Prime Video. This comes from Nelly Andreeva of Deadline.com. Jam, how does a God of War TV series rub you?
I don't know. Well, I'm waiting for was it Last of Us TV series?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're gonna see if that slaps
games
first.
To films aren't translate. They never translate too great.
Not really.
Because they're trying to squeeze big story into little film.
Yeah.
To 2 hours.
Well, it's a different experience as well. Like God of War, especially the 2018 one, was quite broad and explorative, if you will. Whereas this is
being a live action TV show and over multiple episodes, you can probably explore a lot more than a film. So
I agree. I think with games to screen, I'd rather see a TV series. I'd love a TV series, obviously. I'd rather see a TV series because they've got that obviously longer to elaborate your plot points and stuff. So, it's a PlayStation flagship action-adventure franchise, God of War, is heading to television. Prime Video is in negotiations for a live-action TV series based on the hugely popular ancient mythology-themed game, sources said. I hear the series adaptation comes from the Expanse creators, executive producers. Did you watch The Expanse?
I did not.
I did not. Apparently it's really good. I didn't watch it either. Mark Ferguson, Hawk Osby, and the Wheel of Time executive producer, showrunner, Rafe Judkins, as well as Sony Pictures Television and PlayStation Productions, obviously. They collaborated, obviously, collaborating, if you will, with Last of Us and Twisted Metal. I believe Twisted Metal. So it does go on. Jam.
Yes.
Is Christopher Judge, should he reprise his role as an on-screen Kratos?
I mean, it's like one of them things, isn't it? It's like you match the voice to the actor, the voice to the game, don't you? It's like
I think that Uncanny Valley kind of thing. I think that would be. I think he'd murder it. I think he'd fucking slay it. He was fantastic as Kratos. I think you'd agree, right?
But when Kiefer Sutherland,
that was weird. No, that was weird.
Kiefer Sutherland's great. I love 24. It's like
no shade on Kiefer. No shade on Kiefer.
No, if someone else tried to play Jack Bauer, I'd be like, no, this is wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
but you just associate. David Hayter's got.
David Hayter is Snake, and I don't understand.
It's the same with Chris,
As I think,
it's the same
mate. I just think as well, like Kiefer Sutherland did a good job as Snake. Don't get me wrong. But I just think that it's David Hayter's role. Like you can't. The fact that how they went about it as well just rubbed me the wrong way. But it was nice to see David Hayter being bloodstained. That was nice.
And another thing about voice actors and stuff. You see, is it John DiMaggio?
He's back as Bender. Yeah.
He's back as Bender.
Of course, mate. Because it's not going to. Imagine another person playing Bender.
Wouldn't no.
Not a fucking prayer, mate.
No.
John DiMaggio was also in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Heidegger. Yeah. I also in Gears of War Jam. And Adventure Time. John DiMaggio is a legend. We could sit here and go. John DiMaggio report. We'll get him on one day. Imagine. But
yeah,
that'd be sick.
Do it in your whole Bender voice.
Yeah. Oh, don't, because I'll ask him to do
Did we go
that.
to a convention and he was there?
Did he do what?
I'm pretty sure we went and saw him. But he was at one of the conventions we went
Sounds right. There's been a lot of people at them conventions, mate. I've lost track. I remember walking past Mick Foley once, and I was like, "Fucking Mick Foley!" Like,
oh, really?
Mad. Kevin Nash. I was like, "Sorry, mate," and he was like, "Well," because he's like 6'7".
Yeah.
But yeah, like we did meet Christopher George as well. I got him to sign my God of War case. It was sound as fuck. It was like, yeah,
he's like a proper
fucking
guy.
Yeah, he's massive.
He's massive, but he's like proper, yeah.
He's proper sound. Like I said to him, like, "Oh, did you enjoy doing? Did you like?" He's like, "Yeah, it's the most fun I've ever had on a project." I'm like, "You do it again?" He's like, "Maybe." I'm like, "You fucking lying twats!" I know you. Right, but I know he signs his life away, doesn't he? So he's got to say that. I understand.
Yeah.
But I agree. I think if Christopher Judge was to reprise his role as Kratos live actionally, I think he'd be like, yeah. Do you know what I mean? But I just think
he's got the physique for it.
Yeah, he's got the physique. He's the voice for it as well. It's just the face. I'd associate the game Kratos as. You're all right about the Uncanny Valley.
That changes.
Yeah,
sometimes you get actors that fit kind of perfectly.
Yeah, and that depends. If they do the Greece, do you reckon they do Greece or Norse?
I don't know. I hope this. I presume Norse.
Yeah,
because of the
with the popularity. Yeah, but I was just thinking if they did go the Greece route, I wouldn't have. I mean, I'm up and up. I kind of changed my mind on it now because. What you just said about the Uncanny Valley, but if they went the Greece route, he's quite. Kratos is quite angry and shouty, and I don't think Christians do that. You know what I mean? I think you need someone like
Nick Offerman.
Imagine.
Did you see that's on Twitter as well? Nick Offerman is a Kratos.
That'd be amazing. Oh, because he's got his beard. Oh my god! Yeah, just like dead old and just sat there. Nick Offerman actually would make a good. The head he puts around his waist. What's his name?
Yeah. I can't remember his name, but I know what you mean.
Nick Offerman would do that well. But I mean, like The Rock is own obvious. But I just feel he'd just be The Rock in it. The Rock as Kratos, not Kratos. Do you know what I mean?
I love The Rock. He's good at.
Rock's a legend, mate.
I think he's a typecasting for him.
Like Sean William Scott is a type that kind of thing. I'm not saying Sean William Scott should play Kratos. I'm saying like Stifler in it. Do you know what I mean?
A lot of people don't like being typecast, but I think stick to what you're good at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he makes his money, mate. Don't you worry. But I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing. I think the God of War fan of me wants to see them do ancient Greece first, but they may just go straight into Egypt or something. They might just sort of separate it and go elsewhere. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So that'd be quite interesting. And if is it going to be Kratos if they do that? There'll be someone else or whatever.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be Kratos.
I agree.
Imagine announcing a God of War TV series, but it's like Kratos.
Mate, it's actually Ares. I'm like, cheers, mate.
Yeah, just watch Wrath of the Titans.
Yeah, there you go. Done. See you in a bit. Jam, that is everything today. Unless you've got anything to add.
No.
If any unpopular opinions, anything you want to bring to the table extra.
Not that I can think of.
Like you can think of. I can appreciate it. Do you have a forgotten gem? I've got one left on my list if you haven't.
That's the one then.
Oh mate, let's do it. Now this is a game I love very much. I don't think you don't understand the extent of how much I actually love this game. You've heard of this game?
Oh yeah.
No, you know that one, mate. It's probably the greatest game of all. This is probably the greatest game of all time. It is a racing video game, kind of.
Go on.
You'll get it. You should get it, right? You should get it. It is on arcade, Dreamcast, PlayStation 2, GameCube, Windows, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, iOS, Android, by the way, PlayStation Portable, Xbox, and Game Boy Advance.
Ridge Racer.
No. February 1999 was when it came out. It was the first and pretty much only racing-y style game of its kind.
Roll Cage.
Not Roll Cage. Unfortunately, it's not Roll Cage. Roll Cage is sick.
Roll Cage.
I didn't realise there was that many games actually of it. Hang on. We're doing the first game, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I didn't realise there were 7 games. You wouldn't know 7. You probably know 3.
Tokka, T-O-C-A.
Not Tokka, mate. Tokka Touring's sick, by the way. You're thinking you're thinking racing too, like, figuratively. That's like, it's not. It's Subnautica. Ines is right.
Ines has got it right.
What a legend. Oh, you're thinking racing too figuratively, too fast lane kind of thing. Broaden the horizon of the word racing. Could mean getting somewhere quickly. Perhaps when you do get somewhere quickly, somebody throws money at you, or... Oh, come on, that's the hardest I can hit with hints, mate. I can't. If you're not going to get it from that yet...
Oh, Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Taxi, mate, is probably the greatest game of all time, to be honest with you. So what I did... I had reconnected with Hot Ones as well over the weekend.
Hot Ones is great.
Hot Ones, I haven't watched it properly.
So good.
Ever. It's like Sean Evans. Is it Sean Evans?
Sean Evans.
He's a brilliant interviewer. I know I said to you, Di, like, if we ever when we're conquering the world, Jam.
Mate, I don't care. We can make up our own Hot Ones. I'll sit, answer questions, and eat chicken wings. I don't care. I love chicken wings. I love hot food.
Mate, you love answering questions, mate.
I'll answer whatever.
Yeah, man. So, Jam.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Crazy Taxi?
Funnily enough, no, I haven't. Of course, I played Crazy Taxi.
Don't do that. I couldn't see your face. The trailer was on screen. I couldn't see your face properly. Don't do that to me. Yeah, I played Crazy Taxi. Who's your go-to character?
The one with the green hair.
Yeah, Axel was one. I did like the girl was cool as well. Remember, because my mate Daz got a Dreamcast, and we just played Crazy Taxi all the time.
I had this on GameCube.
Yeah, I had this on GameCube. Was it PS2? I had the PS2 or GameCube one, because it did get ported over, and then the sequel that wasn't as good, but it was alright, and the third one, which was, I don't remember anything of the third one. I just remember the second one being not as good, but pretty good. And there's all these challenges on it as well. It's an arcade game at heart. It's an arcade game at heart. Like getting the best score, the best times on these extra game mode things. Me and Dad used hours, mate. Hours just sat there, living the dream, living the high life, doing all this nonsense. I'm not actually. Okay, there you go. It's like, oh, it's got the burnout oncoming missing traffic bonus thing. I don't know why you'd tip your driver for driving on the wrong side of the road, but it is what it is, and it's probably the greatest game of all time. Jam. But I know what you want from me.
This is literally tipping people for near misses.
Yeah, man. I know what you want from me, Jam. You want a prize.
I bought this actually probably a year ago on the PS2.
Did you get it from Thingy?
CEX.
No, you didn't. Right. Good for you, mate.
I can tell you how much it costs after we find out how much it is still, maybe on eBay.
So, Crazy Taxi, complete with manual, £4.50 or best offer, PS2. Crazy Taxi Catch a Ride on Nintendo Game Boy Advance with manual and box, $16.99. Crazy Taxi 2. That one's expensive. That's 30-45 quid on the Dreamcast. But you can get the first one, PS2, GameCube, less than a tenner. I'm trying to find it. It's a PSP one. Yeah, the PSP one. Fair was.
I got mine for a £5.
Yeah, mate, you're buzzing. There's a bullshit graded one, 85 rated, £400. Shove up your arse. We don't do that here.
No.
Mate, The Offspring. Oh, how can I talk about Crazy Taxi and not mention the impeccable soundtrack?
Yeah.
Maybe even like Offspring, Bad Religion. That's all I can remember.
Yeah,
Did.
it just screams at them all chatting anyway.
Yeah. Guarantee you walk up to anyone in the street, you say, yeah. They'll know exactly what you're on about. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if you shouted it in the chat, you'd be able to do it. But Jam.
Literally heard NS's text.
I actually hit it in my head. Jam, do you have anything to add on Crazy Taxi?
Yes, I bought Donkey Kong Country 2.
You bought it?
Yeah.
You bought...
Oh,
fucking love that.
You know, there's another one going for 99 quid. So.
Yeah, you need to. I was like, when people ask me about retro games, like, just wait it out. But when it's that cheap, or that not cheap, that lower than what it should be.
No, I just had things to watch this, and people ping through discounts and whatever.
Oh, is that what you do?
Mm-hmm.
All those retro game collectors out there.
Even if I don't intend on buying it, but
yeah,
sometimes it's just like cheap. But like I said, there's no games to buy. There's Lego Forward on the 3rd, and then on next month, and then the month after is Strikers. No,
month after that, Strikers.
So I've got 2 games to look forward to, and that's from the beginning of the year. So I've spent no money on games or playing, so I'll put it into my retro collection. As you know from the game.
I know, mate. All about your retro collection. Yeah, I remember the second one. I'd remember that I was getting the second one, and do you know what I mean? It was good. It wasn't as magical as
Crazy Taxi TV show.
Can you imagine?
I'm in
as well. Hey, trying to make some crazy money. It's Crazy Taxi. Sega, sign me up for the remaster, mate. I'm in. Voiceover indeed, mate. Get me on that VA mic. No, there's not. Is there actually?
There is time.
Ish, mate. Don't scare me like that, right? I'll cry. But James, it's been a pleasure as always.
Indeed.
I mean, my food is nearly here, so I'm gonna call it there, mate. I appreciate your time as always, Jam. I'll see you tomorrow. It goes live about 10, so we'll probably go live about 1:45, something like that.
I'll be home and showered by then.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll be chilling. So tell us all about your 40 match. We'll have one last round of predictions. Nothing too hectic, and then we'll go straight into it. About 20 minutes, so we should be done by 5:30. I'm back in bed, back on the grind, mate. But those watching on YouTube, don't forget, like, subscribe, share with your friends, tell Jam, say, Jam, you should already have Donkey Kong Country 2, mate. It's the greatest game of all time. Tell me that
was the first one.
Crazy, you are talking shite, mate. Mate, tell me, say, Crazy Taxi wasn't that good, and you'd be like, shut up, mate. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, twitch.tv/the_casual report for a good time. But until then, I digress, and we'll see you. Keep it casual, everyone.